good and beautiful day to you all. It's here Belial, your lifestyle coach. Today I want to talk to you about copy-paste. We have been raised in a society that is almost copy-paste. In our educational system, we have been raised that we should all be the same. We all have the same personality, same talent, same interests and everything. Because they all put us through the same form of education, the same subjects and everything, but we are different. And the school system was created to create slaves. That just, we are not taught what to think, we're taught how to think. And we have been raised like that. Then we come to the job market, and that's the same thing there. We are raised there as slaves. Just do what you're told and you'll keep your job and maybe get some salary. And most people can't afford living on that salary. With the economical system, there is also, it is created to keep us as slaves. It is to keep us struggling. But we need a change. And we have been raised to conform to the whole, that everybody should live the same, be the same, live in the same houses, do the same things, have the same hobbies and everything. But we are all different. We are all unique and we are all extraordinary. And let's say democracy. Like I say, democracy is an illusion because we are only choosing our dictators where we have no saying in what they do. They give us promises before the election, but then we have nothing to say. So, to change the system, the change doesn't come from outside. We cannot wait for the system to change itself. We need to change the system, and we can only change the system by changing ourselves. Changing our ways of being, changing our mindset, changing our personality, and changing how we live our lives. And that starts by taking responsibility for our own lives, our own lifestyle, our own well-being, our own health and everything. We need to start taking responsibility for everything in our lives, even our surroundings. Because nothing will happen unless we start taking action. We cannot wait for somebody else to do it. And the thing is, we are that somebody else. We are the ones that need to start. And we need to start with ourselves. We cannot start by telling everybody else what to do. We need to start by telling ourselves what we need to do to improve our lives, our ways, our lifestyle, our income and everything. So it is very important to stop looking outside and start looking inside and see, who am I? Why am I the way I am today? What has influenced me to be the person I am today and live the life and lifestyle I live today? What has affected me and influenced me to become that? Like I say, we've been raised in this society, so maybe we are today like we are today because of that. We have often had our wants, dreams and desires of what we want to become and be and have. But society has often told us, no, be realistic, you can't do that. No, you're not worth it. No, it's too hard. No, it takes too much time. So we settle for something that we didn't want. And that is the problem. We need to shut it all off and find ourselves. We need to look deep within ourselves and try to find, okay, I am like this, I'm this way today, my life this way today, but really, what dreams did I have in the past that I didn't work on? Are these dreams still valid? Do I still want to do the things I dreamt about maybe 10, 15 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 1 year ago? Or have I changed? Have I evolved? And do I want to pursue something new and different? And the thing is that we ourselves are always giving ourselves signs of what we want to do and what we are interested in. Because when we are going somewhere and without us knowing, our eyes maybe go to a news article or a book or some person that is working with something, or that our eyes go to that part because our mind is giving us hint that look at this, you are interested in this. And most time we neglect those signs, so we have to become aware of what we are looking at, what we listen to, and what suddenly our focus goes on, but then we lose our focus because we don't think about it so much and we just move on to other things. So we have to start looking. We have to start be aware of what we are looking at. We have to be aware of what we are hearing and focus on when we're hearing something. And we have to focus on what we are saying about things, because we often say that, yes, I would like to do that. But suddenly we said that, I would like to do that. 5 seconds later, we've forgotten it. And we don't pursue the signs and our dreams and wants. So we have to become a little inwards and find a little temple inside ourselves, and meditate on ourselves, where we become like become Zen-like, and we become better aware of everything in ourselves and around ourselves. And then we hear those old thoughts that saying, no, I can't do it, and say, stop, no. Stop that thought, become aware of it. Why did I say that? What brought me to think that? And then, when you find the reason, throw it away, take a new thought, say, yes, I can do it. And when we find something, I am interested in that, grab that, and what is it that I'm interested in? What was it that I saw? What was it? What was it that I heard? What was it that I said? What was it that I thought? Take that and, analyze it. What was it that I was interested in? What was it that I wanted? Okay, and then take that and make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it has become a part of your life. Because nothing comes a part of your life unless you focus on it. If you're struggling, if you focus on that you're struggling, we will struggle. If you focus on that you're unhappy, that we are not living the life that we want to live, we're unhappy because of that. If you focus on that, you will draw to you more things that you're not happy about, and draw more negative things into your life. It is simple as that. So we need to focus on the things we love in life and are interested in, and take these things, these positive things, and focus on it. Write it down, write it in our diary, take photographs of it, the things that are similar to it, and just put it on the walls, put it on a computer, put it on a telephone, have a diary or something like this, and just write it down. Then read through the book again, again, and again, and again, and just you have to be concentrated. If you want to build an empire, it is not enough to think about it once in a while. The empire might become a reality if you think about it once in a while, but it may take maybe one lifetime, or 2 or 3, who knows. But if you focus on it every single day and take steps towards it every single day, it might happen, depending on the size of our empire that we dream about. It might take 6 months, it might take 5 years, it might take 15 years, depending on the size of the empire, our goals, and our desires. And we have to have a strategy to get there. If you want to improve our lives, if you want to change society, if there's something in society that we don't like, then we have to have a strategy of how can we change it? What can I start doing to change that things that I don't like? And we just need to be strategic and be patient. Patience is a very important virtue. We can never get success in 3 months if you just give it 3 months. We need to have long-term goals, long-term plans, and we have to have big, enormous goals that really frighten us, scare us to the core. Because when we set the big goals, we think, I'm never going to be able to achieve it. And we're going to think, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. Then see that big, enormous goal. Okay, you have a big, enormous goal. Let's say, I can achieve it in 5 years. Okay, then maybe I can do it. But if you think the big, enormous goal, 3 months, no way. So then, okay, 5 years. That is 5 years. That is that amount of months. That is that amount of weeks. That is that amount of days. And then when we break that goal down, big enormous goal, and have a step-by-step plan, a strategy, then we only have to make so little every day. Just tiny steps every day. And that is how we can create our own personal lives, our own personal happiness, our own personal empire and success. And that way we can learn to go our own way. And little by little, we become light beacons in other people's lives. We become role models in other people's lives. Then we maybe build a reputation that we can influence things in a society that we before were waiting for others to change. But now suddenly we have come in a position to be able to change it. And we need to realize our own power, our own worth, and our own capabilities. Because we are forever changing, and we can accomplish and become everything we would ever dream about and desire. So having these long-term goals, be patient and give it time. We may have set our goals in 1 year, then maybe we worked on it for 6 months, then realize, no, I need a little more time to accomplish the goal. And also, when we want to build our personality, build our life, build our lifestyle, build our empire, we should stay focused on the end goal, but we need to be flexible on how we get there. Like I said, success is not just straight line, it's up and down. And we need to, we're gonna try this obstacle or problem that is very hard to get through. And if we go to try something and we can't open the door, we can try to break down the wall and go through that way. Or we try something, it doesn't work, then think, maybe I can go do something different. Because problems are there to help us grow. And big problems are often there to help us find a solution. And if we if we ignore the problem, we may end up with a bigger problem than we had before. So when we get these problems, we have to stop, find a solution, either how to solve it or learn from that problem and find different ways. It is very, like I say, it is all our responsibility. We have to find our own way. We may have somebody in our lives or some person on social media or somebody famous that we want to become like or do the same thing they are. But we cannot copy-paste them. We can learn from them, but we have to find our own way to get there. Because they have their personality, they found their ways, they have found their talents and passion and their personality traits that fit it to get them there. So we cannot copy-paste them, but we can learn from what they're doing, maybe find out a little bit how they got there, and then we need to start from scratch ourselves and learn ourselves to get through it. And we should never take a look at what the successful person is doing today. We should try to learn what they did when they were starting. Because we can never learn from other people's mistakes. We can have that as a role model, as a like a blueprint a bit. But then we have to start ourselves and go through the procedure ourselves. And create our own ways of being. And create a difference in our lives. Create a difference in the people who are around us. And create a difference in our society and the world in whole. That all comes from us taking responsibility and action in our own lives. Well, my friends, Jesús Belial, Illustrator Coach. If you want to know more about me and what I do, you can visit my website at jesus.com. You can also sign up for an online course, The Re-Evaluation of Our Lives, at wearethecreatorsacademy.com. Take care, and I'll see you soon.